Scorpio, hi. So, this is going to be a reading for April 12th through the 18th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check it out in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Scorpio. Okay, the overall energy for the reading, the King of Swords. Lots of determination to go and do something. I don't know what yet. We'll have to clarify and see. In the recent past, you get the Ace of Wands, the Lovers, the Eight of Swords. Okay, so there's a little bit of struggle here because it looks like you wanted to either initiate something or bring something back to life in a connection that seems to be very significant to you. Problem is, you were overthinking things. So I don't know if that initiation actually happened, given that you were stressed out about it. And when somebody's in the Eight of Swords here, that usually prevents them from taking any kind of action, as much as they show up as wanting it. In the current situation, you get the Four of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Eight of Cups. Lots of disappointment, almost it's a sense of giving up, basically. Giving up on expressing how you feel, and from that actually builds into you giving up the situation completely, basically. It's like, well, if I can't share my emotions, and even if I do, maybe they're not taken into consideration, I'm out. You know, it kind of looks like that. In the immediate future, the Star, the Three of Cups, the Strength, but it keeps on coming back. This energy of reconciliation as a wish that you may have here. So I kind of see you in the same cycle here. The minute you think you're out, somehow this energy keeps on coming back to you. But let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let me see the King of Swords. The Temperance card, the Queen of Wands, the High Priestess. Okay. Yeah, this is in regards to a person that you fear, if you fear them, that you feel a lot of attraction for. And it's been happening for quite some time here. And there's something that you want to do in regards to this person. It feels like you're listening to your intuition, so it feels like you're being guided to do something about this. I don't know. I see the desire. King of Swords usually signifies for me, yeah, they're going to go ahead and do it. For some reason, I'm not really getting that. I'm getting the desire. I'm getting the energy of it. For some reason, I'm not getting the movement in this situation. Let me see the Lovers in the recent past. The Knight of Swords, the Devil, the Eight of Cups. See, there's a fear that if you do take action, maybe you did in the past. Maybe you did multiple times in the past. But I see you eventually walking away from this whole situation. Just abandoning it all. Just being like, well, every time I do it, either I do it wrong or something's happening that's not working out quite fine. There's either something in the way that you approach this connection, which you might be judging, or it might not be healthy to begin with, for you nor for the other person, because it brings up this devil energy. Like the minute you move towards it, boom, you know, something happens, and not something necessarily happy. So I see you, after repeatedly doing that, just giving up on it completely. Which is, again, something that's showing up in this reading as an overall energy of yours. Let's do the Eight of Swords in the recent past. Queen of Swords, Eight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. There's a softening tone that's desired. There's something in the communication. The communication between you and this person seems very cutting, like no emotions are there, no nothing. And there's a desire for this communication to be more soft, more, I wish they cared kind of energy. And okay, there's a lot of overthinking about that, around that. So if you find yourself, or if you found yourself in that place of, I wish they cared more, or I'm not getting anything from them, no emotions, no nothing, I wish I could see something there, that's your expectations out of the situation. And that's gonna eventually work against you. Because if they're in this Queen of Swords energy, that tells me that they're showing up just like that, just like the way they are. Take it or not, they're still gonna show up in that way, you know? So it kind of, I don't know how much it benefits you having those expectations. Either accept them in the way that they show up, and maybe someday they'll show up different, and accept them at that time too. Or if you're just wishing for something that it's not there, you know, think at what that's doing to you, basically. Let's do the Four of Cups in the current situation. Four of Wands, the Star, the Two of Wands. Yeah, it feels like you've been waiting forever for happiness to show up here in this commitment, in this connection, whatever this is to you. This is your desire, basically, and you keep on waiting for it to happen in that way. Currently, I see a lot of unhappiness, though. And okay, we can hope. Nobody can take that away from us. But what do you desire to live? The aspect of hoping, or the aspect of the reality that's presented in front of you? Because I see two very different things. And if you keep on living through this hope, time is going to pass. You're going to find yourself in the same energy. And nothing's going to change, you know? Let's do the Page of Cups in the current situation. 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 7 of Cups. Okay. I see you kind of starting to look in other directions, but I don't see you finding anything there. Now, I don't know if... Usually why you can't find something someplace else, it's because you're still in the situation that you're... Even if it's energetically connected, you're still there. Physically, this person may be out of your life for 10 years, you know? Which makes things very difficult in regards to finding something else or someone else. Let's do the Eight of Cups. In the current situation, the Justice card, the King of Cups, the Page of Swords. You're trying to move on. I see you're trying to move on, and I see that as being a struggle for you. You're taking small steps. You're doing whatever you need to do to move on. I see you trying. Alright, it's a process. Let's do the Star in the immediate future. The Four of Swords, the Strength card, the King of Swords. There's a very similar energy to another sign that I did, but I don't recall which one it was. Maybe Gemini? I don't recall for sure. It seems like when you're back on your feet, when everything seems to be going well for you again, you know, out of this situation here, or feeling like you're out of it, something comes back, right back in to pull you into the same energy that you found yourself in to begin with, basically. So I see you after a time of disconnect, of connecting to yourself, right back at it, right back into this energy. Let's do the Three of Cups. So, I mean, if you want to look at it as, yeah, they always come back and pull me in, I would suggest looking at what within you is being drawn back in. And start working on that aspect. Because they're probably not doing anything or doing the same thing over and over again. You know, nothing new. But something within you allows this pull, for this pull to happen. For the Three of Cups, you get the Knight of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Chariot. There's passion here. I do see passion. I do see this attraction, this physical attraction that's at stake. And that's how things get right back into, let's try this again kind of thing. But it's more than that, because you two are tied up energetically and it feels like you can't escape them. And when you feel like you do, you're being pulled right back in. And again, that speaks to something within you rather than what they're doing. You know? Let's do the Strength card in the immediate future. Nine of Cups, Ten of Swords, the Hermit. Okay. You're going to have to go within, and I see you doing it. Look at things that you may not want to look at and things that make you happy also. So I see you kind of trying to go on several fronts of yourself, basically, and trying to discover fears of abandonment, fears of losing this person, the situation. That's actually going to help you access whatever is pulling you back into this, and how you can find that emotional balance through it all and sustain it. I do see you going deeply within yourself here. It takes a lot of strength, but I see you doing it. Otherwise, again, it seems like a repetitive cycle, basically, you know? And you're going to get to that point of, I can't do this anymore. And then a few days in, you find yourself back in the same thing. Let's see from the universe, the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, there's that pull again, right? Where things have been, you've been working on whatever you've been working on, and then this situation comes back in with the sense of, oh, but I miss them, or I love them, or, and I'm not saying there's not love here or anything, but if the interaction itself, regardless if there's emotions or not, leads to something not healthy for you, for them, for neither of you, for one of you, then, you know, how is it benefiting you, basically? Because again, I see love here, for sure. But then again, I see a lot of things that are not necessarily matching and are not healthy. You get to decide in the end what you want to do about this, but that's what I have for you. Hope this helped. See you next time. Bye.